Hello, good day, friends. Happy New Year to you, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys had a safe and happy New Year's, and I hope you were smart. So, anyhow, that being said, thanks for coming. Thank you for subscribing and liking my videos in the past. I really appreciate it, guys. Let's see what we got going on here. As you can see, I have Han Solo and Greedo post up right there. That's the main alcove, you know, obviously, if you know Star Wars, then you obviously know that. I will zoom in here. I wanted to show you the two different contrasts of the texture. I'm going for more like you know, that kind of texture right there in the center above that arch. More like that. This is just a test piece I use. So I just kind of like wanted to see what it would look like. It's hard as a rock, guys. I covered it with Mod Podge, let it dry for 24 hours, and then I painted it with Alex Fast Dry Caulk. So that helped out a lot. And it sealed it like hard as a rock. Kid you not. So instead of plaster, that's what I'm going to be using. Sorry, Han, I knocked you over. Seems like you're always falling. Ever since you were killed, it seems like you're always falling. So we got the alcove here. I wanted to show you some of the arches I got going on here. I've been working on the arches today. This one right here, this arch is the one that's right behind the bar. It's the one that matches exactly to the entrance when Luke Skywalker and C-3PO walk in. So those arches rather, are exact. So I have to make another one of those. This is just a portion of the diorama that I brought out, guys, so I could work on. This is how a lot of the future updates are going to be. I'll be working on the individual pieces like this so I could stage them and be nice and comfortable without actually being on the floor this time around, because I did finish the whole building. As you can see, it's all in disarray right now. There's the ceiling parts right there, so I just work on it as we go and let it happen organically. That's just how I do. Of course, you all remember Obi-Wan Kenobi's diorama. So anyhow, going through, this is a custom version of Laren Karn, so he's, you know, y'all can recognize what parts I used. The belt's actually from Ki-Adi-Mundi. So I wanted to show you a couple hacks I got going on, guys. First of all, I'm going to start off with this one right here. Okay, so the alcove right here, right on the inside, you would think I would use, you know, like white poster board. However, it's very flimsy. It falls apart easily. It shreds. It's not good. Anyhow. So, I use this stuff right here. These are placemats that were discounted, 75% off, for autumn. I bought them at Meijer, I believe. Meijer or Walmart, anyhow. But they're white on one side. They're kind of textured, which makes it really nice for gluing and stuff, you know, keeping it nice and bonded. So, you know, long story short, I cut a piece to match the inside of the alcove here. And I use glue stick, of course, on the back and paste it on there. If I used Elmer's glue, it would take forever and it could just get all distorted. If I use hot glue, there'll be just chunks of it that are kind of bumpy and wavy, and that just wouldn't be good. So the glue stick being nice and smooth, and it's slightly tacky at first, you could, you know, work with it relatively easily and place it appropriately. But everything's going to be covered anyways with some Mod Podge. Alright, so what I'm going to do is have the Mod Podge covered over. Okay, see, you see these gaps right here, guys? Sorry if I'm not in focus. The gaps on the top will be filled in. Okay, the plastic mats kind of like make their own shape, so it kind of like keeps a nice even circle, because my circles aren't that even, but that's all right. My half circles, so. Sorry, but yeah. I have it scaled right now with Greedo right there. I like to put the figures in as I build, just so I can scale everything together. All right. So I suggest, just when you're doing your alcoves, use plastic placemats. It's forgiving, okay, and it's really, it cuts easily. Probably 2 long slices with a X-Acto blade, and you'll get right through it, no problem. Just be careful, guys. So I will eventually put the arch alcove in there. The alcove, etc., guys, will have all the makings on the inside, so kind of like a cross section. This is all based off the cross sections book of episode 4, 5, and 6 by illustrator Richard Chase-Moore. So let's see. Did I say Chase-Moore or Cash-Moore? Oh my gosh. But yeah, here's some of the alcoves on this side. I used the corrugated. It looked too corrugated, if you know what I mean. So I took that, and then I took I don't know what they call it, but anyhow, it works. It looks good. It helped out. And I flattened it out. So flattened it out, and I used them for the inside, the ones that require that style, if you see what I'm talking about. So I like that. It works out very well. Sorry guys. So looking at this piece right here, guys, everybody's always asking me how I'm going to do my texture. I don't want to use plaster this time around like I did with my Obi-Wan Kenobi diorama. I'm going to make sure the light's good here. Ouch. Okay. All right, guys. Sorry about this. This is not coming out right. There we go. That's good. You can see the texture there. All right, so I covered it with Mod Podge, which is a glue, a sealer, and protectant, and it hardened everything. I mean, it was really nice, and it dries relatively quickly, and you don't need a lot because you don't want any drip marks. So just be gentle with it if you try it that way. Let it dry for 24 hours. The next thing I did is I applied Alex Fast Dry Caulk. Now be careful, guys. Do not buy any type of caulk but Alex Fast Dry Caulk. All the other stuff has a lot of silicone, and it's really, really sticky. Alex Fast Dry has a 30-year guarantee, so I'm sure you're going to be fine with it because we're going to be painting over that as well. But the caulk is lightweight. You can work with it. You can texturize it with a sponge. That's what I used here. I sponged it. I waited 15 minutes after I applied it because it kind of had these brush strokes on it. See the brush strokes? Let's get some light on that. So after I had it with the brush strokes like that, I went through with the sponge, and that's the texture I got. Well, almost, okay. I waited a few more minutes. All right. Jeez, I'm sorry, guys. This focus is really bad. I waited a few more minutes, and I went by with my finger, and I just kind of like did a little surface rub on there. I didn't press down on it because I didn't want to ruin anything, but it gave it a real nice texture, and I think it works a lot better than plaster. It's less messier, and you could actually carve into it. So if you got a long nail like I do right here, sorry guys, you could, if you want to add some texture, or maybe a crack, or you could use a tool or something, you could use your nail, and you can like press into it. You can barely see it, but you can get some cracks in there, if you will. All right. Anyhow, but that's just another hack that I wanted to share with you. But that's like a test piece here. So when I do the pieces, they're all going to be done very carefully. Originally, I was going to use masking tape, but no, that sucked really bad. So, and you can see here, if I can turn it, guys, sorry, just how it looks, you know. And that's just testing with it, you know, and that's really not focusing too much on details, so it just came out that way. So that's pretty cool if you want to do that route. If you got any questions, you know, drop me a line, of course, you know, let me know. I'll help you out if I can. A lot of these come from inspirations from other people. Subconsciously, I see something, or, you know, I just take what I know, you know, when it comes to building and incorporating it into a miniature diorama. But friends, that being said, I hope you get the idea. A lot of work. I think I got about maybe probably 4 months to do on this guy. So I got the dome over here. I've been working on stuff over here. Charlem's office is right here. I got that alcove done. So today I've just been working on the alcoves just to get everything done in there. And I got the front door in there on the inside done. It's also a sliding door. We'll get into that in a future update. So, anyhow, guys, this was officially my first tutorial video, if you will, on how I do things. I hope you enjoyed, and maybe we'll do another one. Anyhow, you guys have a gorgeous day. I love you. Enjoy your new year, and you be well, you be kind, and you definitely be safe. And definitely share this video or show other people. So I hope you like it. I hope you guys come back, and you can follow me on Facebook as well. So I love you guys. You guys take it easy. Ciao, ciao.